whether you need a full overhaul, whether you need, well, like in Sam's position, she didn't have anywhere to go, right? Like she went to the doctors, she went to the surgeons, she went to the physios, and I'm proud to say that there's a personal trainer could help her. You know, I mean, a personal trainer could get her to a place where you could look at all of the variables that play into this, like her sleep, like her breathing patterns, like her knowledge and her awareness. That is our, I think, our gift as PTs, that we can just bisect all the lines and not be confined to one medium of practice, which sometimes is a crutch in itself. That if you're no shit on any other profession, like if I'm a chiropractor, I'll sometimes look to this modality to fix people. Cool. But then sometimes it's like that people need a soft word, or like a bit of a motivation or something, and that could be part of your practice, but on the face of it, it might not be. So this is where I've always come back to this, being a PT first, and then seeing, as a result of being a PT, all the avenues that are asked of you as a trainer to then go away and look into, or align yourself, like Emily said when she was on the podcast, align yourself with different people who do these things, so you don't have to fully in depth do those things. I completely agree with that as well, because I won't have time right now doing the ventures I'm doing to go and study at chiropractic college and become a chiropractor. But I can actually outsource to Nick Daniel and be like, yeah, go and see him. He knows what he's doing. Or go and outsource to G Sandu, because he knows his techniques on NQT, or he knows his techniques on he studied immaculate dissection, and he can really look at the body in this detailed way, which I have not had the time to. But like you said, if it comes to strength and conditioning, if it comes to sport specificity or whatever, well then I've studied this person, that person, whatever, and we can help you in that realm. So there's there's so many avenues that we can go down, rather than being uh, what's the word, man? Cynicism, being having such a cynicistic
Yeah,
view.
cynical.
Cynic, there we go. Thanks,
Cynical.
man. Teamwork.
Yeah.
Pow. There we
Pow pow.
go. Yeah, that's the word I meant. I'm gonna sneak a little line in here quickly before I pass the mic back. I was following this girl on Instagram, and she said this line within her big paragraph of writing, and the line really stuck into my mind. It was that pain is the fuel of revolution. And I feel like it's right to say this right now, is that pain that Sam was feeling was just kind of festering inside her, to then springboard her, and actually that's been her driving force through this whole process. Like, the reason why Sam's not gone back, because she remembers that pain, the pain of, like she joked about it last week, but I've been there, where you've been called fat or you've been called whatever, and you know it's a problem, right? That pain, and then the pain of joints, and the pain of being out of breath, and the pain of friggin' heck, this should fit me, but it don't fit me, or the pain of sitting in a car and being like, holy shit, I just about fit. Like, that
Right.
pain is the pain of the journey. You know what I mean? You use that commodity stays with you like a tank that don't ever go down, because you remember that shit, because it's
Yeah.
so hard ingrained. That moves you forward towards where you want to go. You know what I mean? And that's what sparked her revolution, and actually fed her through her revolution to where she is now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
you've got to figure out your own pain points, and well, if that is a thing for you, to help you through yours.
Yeah. Yeah. Who said that? Pain is the
Do you
fuel
know
of your
what?
revolution.
I can't actually. No, she wrote it herself.
Right.
That's
As
her
in, yeah.
line. But I
Who
don't
was
know her
it?
name on Instagram. I'll try and
Right.
find it after. Maybe
Yeah.
we
Cool.
can give a shout out to that little
Yeah. Yeah.
segment or whatever. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah. hundred
interesting.
percent. Yeah. Look, it's uh, in terms of our behavior as human beings, we will do more to move away from pain than we will to seek out um, pleasure. So we will do more to get out of our hell than we will to uh, seek out our heaven. Um, it's just the way we are. It's just the way that we're wired.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember the experiments that were done, but I'm trying to remember it. But essentially, what would happen is someone will take more value. Ah, crap, I can't remember. Yeah, but it's just basically there's more value
Do
somebody has. It was something. There's like a dollar transaction as well, but it was basically there was more value placed on getting out of pain than there was in getting to somewhere pleasurable. So um, everybody has a pain point, and you just for you as an individual, if like you've got something in the back of your mind and you know that you need to change it, but it just stays at the back of your mind. You're not actually taking the steps to correct that thing. But and it's also you don't want to bring it to the forefront as well because pain is painful. You don't want to experience pain, so you're shielding yourself and you're guarding yourself from it. But pain is the fuel of revolution. If you can bring it to the forefront of your mind and realize, you know what, if I keep going this way, I'm going to end up way further away from where I actually want to be. So, but when you bring that pain to the forefront, you realize I can use this to change. Because that's also the other thing that I would say to add to that line is like the fuel of revolution. Yeah, so it's pain is basically a signal to change.
mm,
In the physical body, everybody's terrified of pain, and it feels awful, and it makes us super stressed out, and that's completely normal. But what it ultimately is a signal to change. Is like something's not going well, something's not going right in you, and let's change that. Let's change that up, and also believe in your capacity to change that pain as well, because whatever got your body, given the biological marvel that it is, it has the capacity to restore restore health. So you just take the right steps and you can get yourself out of pain. So use it, use that fuel. Don't it's like try not to be afraid to let it come to the forefront of your mind, um, and let it happen, and then just realize that there's actually a lot of good stuff, a lot of beautiful things that can come from using that pain to fuel you forward.
love that, bro. Love that.
Mm.